Hey guys, my name is Mind and welcome back to the Aeroteam channel, and today we're gonna be showcasing a plane that I don't have any idea of, and I'm just here to annoy Mind. Sit down and have a nice time watching this video.
Anyway guys, my name is Mind, welcome back to the Aeroteam YouTube channel, and today we're going to be checking out this United Boeing 757-200 in their special California livery, which is of course a special livery on their brand new, basically all blue liveries that they're going in and repainting for the aircraft. And if you're wondering where the 757 is, well, this is actually no longer on the plots like we used to do livery of the week. It's actually on a new world that we made called the Aero Liveries world, and this livery is basically for you guys, if you've got member on the server, to come on and come paint some liveries. We've got both the 757s and the 737s out right now for you guys, and we're going to get out more aircraft for you to come and paint. So as you can see, the other ones around us are made by other members of the server. This one in front of us was made by our own build team member Morales, and he did a pretty good job of it. Anyway, like I was saying, we're going to be moving livery of the week to around once every 2 weeks, sort of, because in preparation for the school year, we're going to be chopping down our weekly videos from 3 weeks, from 3 a week to 2 a week. That way it's a bit more relaxed on us as students, but you guys still get the same high quality videos. Anyway, we're going to be checking out this brand new Boeing 757. We just finished this recently, less than a month ago, and it's looking pretty good. We basically reinvented the design, or our design, and really sprucened this thing up, and it does look very good now. Now, I am joined in the voice call by quite a few other people. I'm joined by Morales, if you'd like to say hi.
Howdy.
I'm joined by Creeper, if he'd like to say hi. Of course, he did do the intro. Or he can stay muted. And I'm also joined by Uni as well.
I like planes.
You do. So, anyway, we can get started. We're going to take you front to back, side to side, up and down around this Boeing 757. So on the front, of course, you do have the brand new nose design that we've come in with, and this was actually Morales' idea, and it just makes a lot more sense now, especially the way that it's sloped and curved, and it's looking pretty good with that. We also have, what did you say this was? They were sunglasses around the cockpit, Morales?
Yeah, it's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty funny, I guess. But right below the cockpit, you also have some buttons, and these are actually the pitot tubes. And below that, you have the nose gear. The nose gear does look pretty new, pretty clean now. Super detailed in terms of the way you've got the levers done and everything. Then behind that, or above that, you also have the L1 and R1 doors, and then the static ports along with the wing light right there. You have the L2 and R2 doors, and then the beginning of the wing box. Now along this, you have the big United billboard text. It's huge now, and you also have sort of this swooshy blue thing. How exactly would any of you guys describe it?
Swooshy blue thing.
Alright, so you basically have that runs along the fuselage here on either side, and then you also have the engines. Now these are our brand new RB211s. Of course, we fixed them up. They're finally 4 wide. They should have always been 4 wide. Don't know why they weren't, but they do look very good in this blue livery. Super good. Now, around the engines, you have the wings and the landing gears, and then the main wing box. So you've got some airfoil extensions, levers, stuff like that, and then the landing gear, the main landing gear. And these main landing gear, similar to the nose gear, super redesigned, very much improved, and you can clearly see how much detail has gone into them. Round the outside, of course, you do have the wing, so you have the trailing edge, or sorry, the leading edge in the front with all the slats and everything marked out. Then in the middle, you do have the darker material metal marked out in the stone brick. And then our brand new winglets that we're introducing to the 737s and 757s, because of course they do share the same winglet design. Now if you built our 737 from the tutorial, I'm really sorry, but those winglets are already outdated. We do like to improve things and make everything as best as we can. We found a new way to make these winglets, and these were actually Morales' design. So credit where credit's due for that. Around the back side of the wing, we also have the light that extends from the winglet, and then a couple of airfoil extensions on the bottom. And then what we also have are the flap track fairings that run along. So you've got 1, 2, and 3, and they look pretty nice and clean. Now we don't actually have the flaps and ailerons marked out on this aircraft, and that's actually due to the fact that we did mark out the inner darker metal, and that simply just does not leave enough space to make it look good and mark them out at the same time. All the way on the inside of the wing, we also have the markings for the emergency exits, which pretty standard on smaller aircraft, especially ones that do of course have the overwing exits. Speaking of those are right there, marked out. They're a bit hard to see, but it's the quartz here and also the dark oak planks there, and those are the 2 overwing emergency exits. Coming back, you've got some more static ports along the side and some levers on the bottom for airfoil extensions, and then we come to the very rear of the aircraft. You've got the L3 and R3 doors, I believe, for the 757. 200, the 300 does have extra doors right after the wing, and above that you also have the SATCOM antenna for your Wi-Fi connections. Below the door there's actually a bit of a vent, I believe, on this aircraft, and so that's what we have modeled here, along with a lever on this side. Coming even further back, we're at the tail cone of the aircraft, where the blue sort of swooshes up. You have the horizontal stabilizers, and then the tail of the aircraft, and the tail was actually quite hard to do. So the reason being is that the way the United tail is now is it is all one color blue, right? Or a light blue and a dark blue. Now, but the thing is, it's very hard to tell in 1.5:1 the globes, the way the globe is shaped, if we only had one color of blue or of light blue. So we decided to take some creative liberties and use a darker blue to sort of mark out some features of the globe on the tail. So if you're wondering why that is, well, that's why. Coming around the back, you do have the APU and then some extensions off of the aircraft for that as well. On the other side, we do of course have the cargo doors. So you have the bulk cargo door hold, and then the main cargo door for the rear of the aircraft. Above those, you also have the so what they decided to do for this livery is they've got the Golden Gate Bridge and then some palm trees, I believe, in different colors. So you've got light blue, dark blue, gray, purple, and another light blue all along there. And not to mention, before we continue, you do have the American flag and the registration marked out, if you need to tell us the registration for this aircraft.
Simple, but it's weird. It's just November 14106.
Pretty simple, pretty easy to get down. So if you're wondering what this aircraft is, you can go ahead and search that up and check it out. Anyway, continuing along, of course you do have the exact same wing on either side. I think you might have a bit of issues if the wings were different. But if you continue on through the front, you also have the forward cargo door, and we can actually take a look inside of it. It's a pretty tight and cramped and a bit messed up due to the livery, but we'll take a look on this side. So this is basically what it's like, in terms of that. Technically we could raise it up a bit, but that would have to change a bit of the floor, and we elected not to do that. So what you have here, just simple trapdoors that run along the bottom, and then it's a bit wide on either side, looking pretty good. Stop messing with the door, it makes a noise. On the interior of the aircraft, we can come on into the cockpit. Now, of course, the cockpit on the 757 does take a step down from the main deck, and so the flight deck is a bit lower. In the center, you, of course, if I can show this off, Creeper, you, of course, do have the central panels and the thrust lever in the center, and then you also have the yokes on either side, first officer and the captain's seat, and then you also have the overhead panels as well. Now behind us, we also have the, what you would say, what are you doing? Now that's when I turn off game sounds. Coming back behind the cockpit, you do have the doors and then also the forward galley. Forward galley is pretty simple, along with a jump seat right here. Coming back, we do have the business class on United 757s.
Business creeper.
Yes, business creeper, which they are fairly nice seats. So you've just got simple seating design like so. Pretty simple. And then we continue on back. You have the middle galley of the aircraft and a couple of lavatories, and then also another jump seat for the flight attendants. Premium economy through here on United 757, and then just normal basic economy. And then all the way at the back we have the aft galley. Aft galley's got some cool colors, another couple of jump seats. And that's basically it for the aircraft's interior. So anyway, that was a bit of a quick one. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. If you would like to come and join us, feel free to come on the server. If you'd like to paint some liveries, feel free to come and do that, as long as you do have a member. It's Warp Livery Land, I believe. Pretty simple. Livery Land, and you'll get there, or /2TP Aero Liveries. Now these aircraft will be used, if we like to, will be used in upcoming showcases, so just keep that in mind if you do paint them in here. Anyway, again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Let me get back to 757. Anyway, take care. Bye-bye.